God.
Welcome back from break. I'm Karen Semmelman. As you know, we've talked a bit this morning, but I had a delightful question that I was asked over break. The question is, what are the principles of energy medicine and how is it that they differ from Western medicine? So my objective in this brief answer to that question is to talk about what is energy medicine. It is the medicine of energy. We are electromagnetic beings. We are attached to the earth. And as a result of being those electromagnetic beings, what that means is we have energy. We have energy in our hands. And we are able to take that energy and we can move it. So when I'm pulling my hands together, I can feel that energy. When I'm putting them on my body, I can feel the energy. When I'm putting them against somebody else's energetic field, I can feel it. Because energy moves. It's dynamic. Those are some of the principles of energy medicine. And energy moves down to the very, very basic DNA and molecular structure of our body and crossover patterns. So we know that with those crossover patterns, right now, I'm moving energy. So when we think about the principles of energy medicine, we are realizing that we are able to self-heal. We are able to not only heal ourselves, but to heal others with the movement and the flow and the crossover patterns of those subtle energies. And how do we know that those are moving? Well, I can feel them, but we have mechanisms to be able to test, to see with an indicator test, to see whether the energy is flowing down our arm, for example. I can cut off that energy right here. And if I do, and I push on that hand, it's going to go weak. So that's one of the ways in energy medicine we can test to see whether or not the effective movement of that energy is, in fact, helping to unblock those clogged pipes or those clogged energies of our body. Because what is pain? Pain is nothing more than having energy that is, in fact, clogged. We have an energetic system that goes through our entire body. In fact, Donna Eden recognizes 9 of those systems in our body. So what happens when we move all the energy around and we start actually making it decompress and making space in it, we are effectuating healing because we are making the energy be able to move through the spaces that we just created. So many of you said to me, well, how is this different from Western medicine? Well, let's think about that for a minute. What do we know about Western medicine? What we know is, number one, we are dependent on a doctor. We're dependent on somebody else to tell us about our own bodies. In energy medicine, we're not. We're dependent upon our own bodies to give that information. Western medicine is frequently invasive. Energy medicine is non-invasive. It is moving energies through the space and through this wonderful energetic system, like our nervous system, like our circulation system. We also know that Western medicine frequently relies upon drugs or prescribed medications that then suppress symptoms down, push them further down into our system. We don't want to have our symptoms suppressed. What does energy medicine do? It pulls them to the surface. It makes them available to us to be able to move and thus heal. So when you think about the difference between Western medicine, which is a wonderful, wonderful complement, don't get me wrong, Western medicine has many, many very viable components to it, especially in acute cases. But you can think of Western medicine as an option, and you can think of energy medicine as a complement to that, as they weave together in a figure 8.